The sixth set, always a tongue twister, will be played on Naro Station. Spawning in the bottom left-hand position as the yellow Zerg from CJ enters. His name is Hydra, a ZvP specialist.
His opponent can finish the series 4-2 and bring EGTO the victory. Spawning as blue Protoss on the top right-hand position of the map with the intense music playing in the background. His name is Hero.
Love me some Part of the Swarm music, man. It's so much better than the Wings of Liberty soundtrack. I think there was like one or two good Terran songs, and I didn't really like much of the Zerg or Protoss music from Wings of Liberty, but everything in Heart of the Swarm is all across the entire border is really good.
They listened to the fans.
They did. If only they could improve the unit sounds to be like Brood War, then I'd be happy. The Brood War sounds always have that thud sound.
Don't get me started with the Brood War sounds, man.
Brood War sounds are just so memorable, you know?
Compare Hydras between the two games. Which sound is better?
I don't even remember what the Starcraft2 Hydra sound like, but I can make all of the Hydra sounds in Starcraft 1. That just tells it you. I actually...
you know what? I think it's actually a great idea for Blizzard to make it an unlock.
Yeah, I would love to see that. Or, you know, even some
part of the EXP.
Yeah, that'd be really cool to see. I'd love that.
Hydra opening up pull first.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, actually, back in the beta when you could modify MPQ files before Blizzard changed the way their whole the back-end system works with StarCraft, I put the Brood War sounds in StarCraft 2. And it was really cool. It's fun, man. It's fun. Good times. Can't do that anymore, though, unless you make, like, custom maps or something.
Next is being thrown down by Hero. Yeah, so he's going to put up a Forge, and just going to do a Forge fast expand. Yeah,
yep.
Exactly.
Making the second pylon here being really greedy, actually.
He's expecting his opponent to go for the 15 match, given the fact that he didn't scout around early on with the first probe. Like I said, generally when it comes to Zerg players, if they see,
Is Hydra's making 6 lings here?
He saw the lack of the Forge coming in, and this is gonna hurt the Hero as those 6 Zerglings are gonna sneak inside the main base. But he needs to take down the cooling tower as soon as possible. The cannon is not gonna finish in time for the 6 Zerglings.
All right, the Zerglings moving out here. Are they gonna go the right way or the wrong way?
Well, Hydra knows, and he's going to try to hide the 4 Zerglings in the back. Look at this, very smart.
Very smart here, and uh-oh, this could be really bad for Hero. He's lost to the Ling run by us before. Oh, so smart. Hero is setting out his second probe the back way. Well, he's going to see these Lings over here as well, and the cannon should finish just before those Lings get there, but the problem is a few are still going to go into Hero's main base here. He's going to need to bring a few probes. So let's see how great his reaction timing is. The probe is over there. The Zerglings are coming through. He sees a second, and 3 Zerglings, 5 Zerglings. What is this? All right, the probe here. Okay, that was weird.
He just wanted to make sure that the Zerglings do not get to the left side, because now then you could say 5 Zerglings instead of getting a few taken out. Remember that.
All right, well. The Zerglings are going to be annoying, but Hero, as long as he has proper micro, he shouldn't lose any probes. That one in the red, though, he's got to pay close attention to that. Shields regenerating, 1 probe falls. And don't forget, you know, 6 Lings is a pretty big investment from the Zerg player early on. All right, the Lings continuing to be annoying. Critical damage hasn't been achieved yet. If he can kill, okay, he's killed 2, that's not bad. I think if he can get a 3rd probe, this will be worth it.
Yeah, well, he's not committing to it too much, because this can happen. If you use the Zerglings and try to go for the probes in the mineral line, then the Protoss player can easily surround the Zerglings and get a kill on the Zergling. That's why he's only trying to harass around the assimilator, but now we have only 1 Zergling left. Lonely Zergling.
Yeah. All right, so Hero, he's got that full wall off there. Curious to see his follow-up kind of unit composition, excuse me, he's going for.
And usually they throw down the tech around 5 minutes and 40 seconds, but of course his tech has been delayed slightly because of the Zergling run by inside the main base. Yeah. He also wants to hide what tech he is going for, and he's going to throw down the Stargate at the natural.
That's what it looks like. And the Overlord can easily scout that, though. All right, Zealot over here. Managed to get 1 kill on something there.
Probably a single Zergling or a drone.
Yeah.
One of those two.
Hydra taking his 3rd base as well. Behind us. Just finished up. All right, we got 4 total probes killed here.
Trying to go for 1 extra drone, but the Queen already takes it out.
unfortunate for that Zealot. That is a sad Zealot. Got a good amount of gas being mined here from Hydra, actually. No layer tech yet from him. I think he's going to get that pretty soon, though.
There we go.
Yep. This is like I said.
So I want to see how Hero opens this up. Void Race. There we go. A lot of players open on Phoenixes, yes, but we've been seeing a lot more players opening up with Void Race. You know, some players open up with the Phoenix first and then Void Race right after. Some other players go for the Void Ray first. They don't care if the Void Rays are seen.
Yeah, the Void Ray generally indicates Sky Toss. It's a pretty big possibility.
Sky Toss opening and having a lot of charge loss to support the ground.
Yep, and then eventually going to the Colossus. We've seen that composition and overall build order be really effective against Protoss or Zerg players.
This also requires Heroes to take down the rocks as soon as possible to make sure that he can take the third expansion right away.
Yep, that's what he's been doing here. Third expansion goes down. No, okay, 14 Lings are instantly being produced here by Hydra. Hero's going to need to have a good amount of defense here at that third base in order to secure it.
Yeah, well, he does have a couple of sentries over there. He is making a second Void Ray behind this, so all he needs to do is get the units close to the Nexus.
Roachworn, Spire, and Hydralisk Den being created from Hydra.
And look at this. If you're trying to go for a really fast expansion in PBC, you need a cannon against the Zerglings. What the Zerg players are doing nowadays is just getting a tons of Zerglings and trying to force cancel on the third base. So a lot more Protoss players are building the pylon right after, building a lot of cannons and surrounding it with gateways. A really nice play from Hero.
Yeah, we always have to be concerned about that if you take the early third.
But look at this, we have 22 Zerglings out on the way.
And
so he's really committing heavy to
this is weird. It looks like he's going Mutaling, but he's getting the +1 ranged attack.
Yeah.
And the Spire is about to complete here.
He really wants to force some kind of a Zergling sneaking inside the main base or force a cancel on the third Nexus.
I think he's missed his timing window, though, because we're going to have the Mothership Core cannon be used for defense. The Void Rays are going to scout these Zerglings, and
I mean, I'm trying to figure out his intentions, but it's not going to work out.
Oh, they're moving forward here. Are we going to see the force fields?
1, 2.
Oh, sick force fields.
But this also means that the sentries are not over here to defend the Nexus.
Yep. The Zergling is killing off a few probes here. Nexus cannon goes down, and Hydra, he's trying to do some damage here, but Hero, that's perfect
yeah,
response.
And that's a trade for like what? 10 drones, but we do have 10 meters out on the way, and Hero does not know about it. In fact, he is only making Void Rays. Given the number of Zerglings that he saw, he should be expecting some kind of meta play from his opponent, given the fact that his Hydra was saving a lot of gas for some different unit.
Yeah. Up to 4 Void Rays now, but remember, we're going to have the triple Stargate production. That'll allow Phoenixes to be produced really fast to deal with these mutas. Hydra behind this getting another expansion, continued Zergling production behind this.
The problem is there's nothing inside the main base against the mutas, and here comes 12 mutas.
Here Arrow getting completely caught off guard, having to now move those probes to the natural, and this is just going to be really annoying. The Zergling's over here at the third base as well. Hero, his mining time is going to be really held off here, and oh no!
Artosis pylon once again is going to get taken out. Second pylon does go down. Third pylon also goes down. However, those 2 Stargates are unpowered for now.
Alright, well, once enough Phoenix are out, oh, nice hallucinated Phoenix going to scare away Hydra for now. These Zerglings being annoying. It looks like they picked off a good amount of workers, actually.
Hero, he had to, focus in the main base with the probes, and he needs to focus at the third base at the same time. It's kind of hard to do so, and look at this. These mutas are going to try to eat away on the Void Rays, but the Phoenixes are out. The Guardian Shield is up.
Now, the most difficult thing for Hero to deal with is going to be this Hydra tech switch.
Yes.
He's going to have a little bit less ground forces because he had to make those Phoenix.
In fact, he only has 4 gateways.
Yeah, only 4 gateways. It's not going to be good at all here. If the Hydras catch those Void Rays, out in the open as well, that's going to be very bad for Hero. He needs to identify what's happening and coming his way so he can be ready to defend against it.
Yeah, well, look at this. The mutas are buying a lot more time inside the main base once again as the Void Rays are out of position. But Hydra are also just going to go for the Phoenixes one by one.
And, okay, it looks like the Phoenix are going to be able to finish off all of these mutas.
And now those now these Void Rays are eating away on the Hydra over here, but Hydra also going for the third base at the same time.
He's going to recall. I want to see the recall.
Well, he can't recall to the third base because it's going to get taken out so easily that he needs to recall to the natural.
All right, well, the problem for Hydra is he's going to lose all these forces here. The Phoenix can lift up those Hydras, and Hydra's not focusing on the Nexus. It's a lot, but I think he has got just enough to defend here. If he goes for the techno, he
well,
needs
he only has 2 gateways. He only has 2 gateways. No additional work.
Oh, he had to save that Nexus. He's going to lose that. And all of these Hydras will get picked off here, but the economic damage has been done. The Phoenix count is going to dwindle here, but the Void Rays will remain.
And look at this, Hydras are still eating away, and Hydra, he did his job with his own Hydras. We have more Phoenixes coming out on the way because of the Mutas, but Hero is being kept down to 2 bases.
42 Lings in production. Hero's going to have to remake that third and work on the Sim City. Also, behind this, Hydra, he was able to get this expansion, but the Void Rays, I think they're going to be able to snipe this off. This is good. Hydra needs to do this to get back to
force field. Where's the force field? That's natural. He needs a force field against the Hydras. There we go. Except everything else is unpowered.
Yeah, that was a weird style of commentating there, man. All right.
I don't know. I'm going a little bit crazy because we've been having a lot of downtime before this game started.
It's true. Hydra's moving into the main base now. We just see consistent damage being done. The hero's economy.
Oh my god.
Oh no, the Zergling's moving into the natural. I think this is going to spell doom for Hero. Even if he survives here, he's just suffered so much economic damage. Hydra, he's up 146 supply to 74. And I don't even want to know what the work count difference is right now. 15 mutas in production.
And this is the reason why if you go for Void Ray only, you need a sentry for the hallucinated Phoenix to scout what your opponent is going for.
I have a feeling that if Hero did a little bit better job scouting this game, then he would have been fine. He would have defended against the mutas. He would have been ready for the Hydra aggression as well, and this would have been a completely different game.
See, Skytoss is really strong against the Zerg players, but that's also because Protoss players can scout what the Zerg players are going for and just play reactionary. Yeah. Hero, he didn't see the mutas coming in, and that's the reason why he lost a lot of probes. And look at this, he's going to try to attack, use the mutas to eat away on the Void Rays one by one. It doesn't matter if he loses all the mutas because he has a huge advantage right now.
Yeah, but I think this is pretty much going to be it. Even if Hero holds this off, I mean, he's down to 37 workers to 87. Pretty much Hydra can do anything at this point and still secure the victory. He's got bases all over the map and continue Hydra production from Hydra.
Hydra is just dominating his opponent. The game is on his side as he's just gonna tear apart his opponent Hero's natural base with tons of Hydras. There are some Phoenixes around the map, but those Phoenixes against a lot of Hydras, nothing. Just paper planes at this point.
Yeah, and you know what? Hydra, he knows how to play against Skytoss. You can tell. He's taking a lot of bases. He's being very aggressive, never letting the Protoss player get that core army composition that they want.
So, here he is, even using the queens behind us. This is a little bit overboard, but he just wants to say, hey, I got the game. I'm going to win it in a dominating fashion. And he wants to make sure that his team cheers up going into the last set number 7.
It's true. Nexus cannon going down. Hydra, I mean, he's got this game won. It's just only a matter of time.
Yes. It's just a slow death for our Protoss player.
Quite the slow death here.
Yeah, well,
do those Hydras even have the speed upgrade?
I don't know.
I think they do.
Whether they do or not, he's just going to eat away on the main at Nexus as soon as the Nexus cannon is finished.
Well, this death will eventually happen, but it's got to be so annoying for Hydra. He's probably thinking to himself, oh my gosh, Hero, I won this game. You need to get out, man. Stop being so stubborn.
Yeah, well, he's just trying to make something happen with the one Colossus that he's making right now. But
20 Hydras are in the production from Hydra here. Oh, I think he did a little bit of dancing there.
He did, and here comes the Phoenix. Is trying to lift away on some of the Hydras over there, but that's a ton of Hydras and Queens just attacking from the left side as there's only one Colossus from Hero.
I mean, Hero, he's doing the best he can to defend here, and that's going to be it, though. GG is called. Hydra taking game number 6, and that's going to move us into an ace match.
The map is going to be Neoplanet S by Hydra. Even if the map says Protoss always win, he says, well, I'm a Protoss killer, as he takes the Hero relatively easily and forces a match to go into ace set.
Yep, so the score is tied to 3-3, and we're going to find out, in a second, who the ace players will be from each team.